Hello everyone. Use that I'm using here that component animation. For the sword and shield part, actually, I haven't implemented anything else with motion meshed animations. Right now, we are just going to integrate the sword and shield and locomotion first with the engine 5.4. So let me see. I'm gonna use Unreal Engine 5.4. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, now let me stop. And so in order to use motion machine, there are a couple of plugins for the data full schema. Select the one you just okay. Actually, this is the blend space, but I want to replace this. So let me select all these running animations. We have all the, it took a little to load the animation. Hello everyone. Attack like this. So I don't have that. Hello everyone. So today I'm going to implement a way to determine the contact location based on hitboxes. So here you can see this sphere represents the location where the sword made contact with the enemy's character mesh. Let me show you again. So here, so right now, hello everyone. So today I'm gonna work on a feature which allows us to determine when the character is blocking. We spawn this special particle effects which shows us that the attack was blocked. So here, hello everyone. So today I'm gonna do some few more. Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna show you how to use this turn in place and hello everyone. So today we are going to work on these sound effects. Now you see there is a sheet sound and a impact sound and hit sounds. So all those sounds are there. And also there is a special sound for parrying. That. And you can see also the flesh sounds as well. Okay, so yeah, those are the things we are going to work on today, and some of these sounds will be played with gameplay cues and this gameplay abilities. So I have a couple of swing sounds and hit sounds. So they may be too loud right now. I will balance them out. Okay, so first thing is, now I need the sword swing. I need to apply sword swing. So I have two swing effects. Both sound somewhat same. Okay, I imported for four new sounds for swing. So yeah, those are the sounds. Now I'm gonna create a single cue using these swing sounds. So swing cue. like this. Now here you see randomly one of those sounds are used and played. Okay, now first of all I'll reduce this sound, maybe see 0.1. Yeah, that seems like good enough, maybe 0.2. And also we need an attenuation, and now we already have this footstep attenuation, but let's see, this is only fall off is 2000 meters, so that should be okay, but we can change it if we need. We can create another attenuation sort saying. Okay, now where should I play this? I just don't want to play the sound whenever through the animation, because I want to have custom sounds for different weapons. So first let me open the items and sword. Right, now here I'll add a variable swing q. Okay, and this should be a sound cue. Right, now I'll apply swing cue to this, and when I enable the trail, that means here sword trail, whenever I enable the sword trail, I'll activate the sound as well, because that's the same time I need to hear the sound. So a sound at location, and I'll attach Q here. Get at location. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and in the same way, I can customize those sounds for different sorts. For example, if I open this glimmer, here you can see swing cue. Maybe I should, instead of calling it cue, let's call it sound. So yeah, as I said, for the glimmer you can override this and apply a different sound. For the great sword you can have a different sound. So just like that, you can customize the sounds and they will be played accordingly through the system automatically. Okay, now that's swing. The next thing I want is sword hit sounds. Yeah, when that actually, let me open my ability. No, not the ability, the sword again, because here I have this hit reactions. Yeah, here I spawn NS blocked. So this is the effect that I see when my attack is blocked by the shield of the enemy. So here we can have some shield, some metal on metal kind of a sound effect. Maybe this one is suitable. So let's create a queue again. Sword locked. Right, and attenuation, step attenuation. So if you have multiple sounds, you can use a random node here and put different sounds, but for now I only have one sound, so I'll just use this. Now here, let's define a new category, audio, and duplicate this attack locked. episode locked, and we should play that. Yeah. Now the first step that I want to do is, now that I have the stage set up, the next step I want to do is implementing the UI. Okay, so for that, actually I am referencing to this Valhalla style. I have reference. First, create a simple widget, and under this main main. Now here let's add a canvas panel first, and under this I'll add this inventory draft so that we can inventory draft. Add this. I'll add this, and under the canvas panel first, and under this I'll add this inventory draft so that we can get an idea how things going to be. Alright, now how do I open this inventory widget? When I open up when I go into the inventory stage, so for that I want to control the UI part through the blueprint HUD. So here we have API HUD interface, blueprint interface. Here I'll add a function toggle inventory. Let's put it in the HUD and open. So if I pass true, it will open. If I pass false, it will close. Pass true, it will open. If I pass false, it will close. Now here we can implement toggle inventory. Here let's have a branch. If it is true, so initially if it is true, we need to add the inventory widget to the viewport, but initially we do not have inventory widget created. So here let's create a widget using the type wdg inventory main and promote this to a variable. Let's call it wdg inventory. Okay, now that we have this variable, we can check the in UI design canvas page, create a simple widget, use a widget wdg inventory. Have now that we have this variable, we can check the validity of it. So in the second time when we call the same event, we will not have to create. So if this is not valid, we have to create, otherwise we don't. So after that, get the inventory, add to viewport. If we already have a valid reference here, then we don't need to create, we directly add it to the viewport. So if it is false, what I need to do is remove from parent. Okay, now we have the blueprint inventory. When I open the inventory or enter inventory mode, at the end let's get player controller. And get hard controller and get hard. On the hard, now I can call toggle inventory with open true. and here when we exit inventory mode, I can use the same but with a false. Okay, now let's test how it appears. If I press I, so here you can see now we have the inventory HUD. Nothing is working yet, but we have some reference now. If I press I again, it's gone. Press I again, it's here. Press I again, it's gone. Okay, now the next part is this these buttons. So I don't think I can use the default buttons, well, at least not right away, because we may need custom stuff on these buttons, like for example this exclamation mark when we have some changes, and these dots, or all those things. So therefore I have created a separate widget for the buttons. Let's say WDG button, inventory button. Okay, now here let's first use a button and add it like this. Oh, now we need the UI assets. So in Photoshop I have kind of put together this design. So this would be the frame or border of the button, and in the background we will have something like this, some texture like this, and in the middle there will be the weapon, shield, or whatever I need to show. So that's the button design I'm gonna use. So now I have created, let me import them into my project. So I have created a button background, button border, and sword and shield icons. So like this shield is wrong. Yeah, shield should only be as the layers, only be the shield, nothing else. Okay, save, import. Okay, that's correct. All right, now this is the button here. Let's go here. Under this tile I'll select this as the under this tile I'll select this as the image. Okay, this is better image. Okay, this is better for preview purposes. Now this should be rendered as a image. Should be rendered as a image. Okay, now let's wrap this with the border, and as the border brush I'll select this button border. Oh no, not that. I'll use this button background, and under the button I'll add another image. And this should be like this. This should be like this. Why it doesn't align? Oh wait, maybe this. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now as for this image, let me select this border. It should work. Yeah, now here we have the look I need. Okay, alright, now let's go back to the widget, inventory main widget, and here let's add a vertical box like this. Right here I'll anchor it like this. Right here like this. Right here right here. I'll anchor it like this. Point 3, point 3, no,